a 35-year-old engineer who studied in India, a popular rapper who got Gen Z dancing to his beats, and a politician who stormed his 4-year-old party to power. Balen Shah will now sit in the highest office of Nepal. In September 2025, the Gen Z protest overthrew KP Sharma Oli's government in Nepal. The collective anger of the society against rampant corruption, economic distress and mass unemployment resulted in toppling of Oli government. 6 months later, mandate reflects the mood of the nation. With an unassailable lead of Rashtriya Swatantra Party, a party formed just 4 years ago, country has decided to move away from old political order and is all set to welcome its youngest Prime Minister. Balen Shah, who also served as a mayor of Kathmandu since 2022, is expected to be sworn in soon. And the ripples of this election are being felt in New Delhi. A new regime with no prior experience in governance. Hence, the unpredictability of the incoming government remains a challenge. On March 9, Prime Minister Narendra Modi dialed RSP chairman Rabi Lamichhane and Balen Shah to convey his best wishes and congratulate them on landslide victory. In response, RSP said it was looking forward to strengthening Nepal-India ties through development diplomacy. Remember, India and Nepal share a historically people-to-people, cultural and civilizational relation. Locally, the relation is called Roti Beti Ka Rishta, or a bond of bread and marital ties. The ties between the two sides have largely been warm and friendly. However, in past few years, a few friction points including border issues have emerged in the bilateral relations. And therefore, several questions are being raised in Delhi. What are Balen Shah's connection with India? What is Shah's vision on India-Nepal relation? Is his victory a good or bad news for New Delhi? With the picture of Shah showing India's distorted map going viral, should it be a reason for concern for policymakers in Delhi? What message does RSP's development diplomacy hint at? With the old political order gone to the margins, is it also an opportunity for India to mend ties with Nepal and reduce Chinese influence? Let's understand. The incoming Prime Minister of Nepal has an India connection. He belongs to Madhesi community which shares deep cultural and linguistic bond with parts of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar in India. Shah himself has studied in India. After receiving a bachelor's degree in civil engineering in Nepal, Balen came to Karnataka and pursued structural engineering from Visvesvaraya Technological University. However, this in no way means that RSP will remain pro-India. While he was serving as Kathmandu's mayor, Balen Shah posed before a map of the so-called Greater Nepal in his mayoral office. This map showed several parts of the Indian territory as a part of Nepal. This is the same map which had triggered tensions between the two sides way back in 2020. Balen Shah has also advocated for a ban on Indian movies in Nepal. Through a social media post, Shah had also insulted 3 major parts of the world: India, US and China. However, it is one thing to make such statements while being a mayor. Several experts believe that Shah's attitude towards India will change after he assumes office. After all, the two countries can't afford to ignore each other. India and Nepal share a border of over 1800 kilometers. People of Nepal choose India as their favorite destination for education and employment. India is Nepal's largest trading partner, accounting for 63% of total imports. India has also heavily invested in infra projects, including rail links, bridges, etc. Therefore, even as this will be Balen Shah's first stint as the head of the government, a good and friendly relation with India is expected to be his one of the top priorities. Meanwhile, New Delhi will have to opt the wait-and-watch approach in dealing with the incoming government. In many ways, the recently concluded elections in Nepal hold a lot of significance. This was the first election since Gen Z protest in September 2025. Since 2008, when monarchy was abolished in Nepal, no political party has managed to secure a clear majority until RSP emerged as a single largest party. Shah will be the first Prime Minister from the Madhesi community. With people of Nepal reposing their faith in just 4-year-old political party, world will be watching how Balen Shah resolves administrative crisis plaguing the Himalayan country.